Can I just say his fighting record is just as impressive as his criminal record. You know what? We'll just add the cherry on top. Hey guys, welcome back to another video with Giorgio Valentino. Today I wanted to make a shorter video about that idiot known as Jon Jones. But before I get into the video about this fuckwit, I want to just quickly say thank you to everyone who has supported my Walk for Epilepsy campaign. Depending on when I upload this, it may have already started. It starts on the 1st of October. And for those of you who don't know, it's just raising a bit of awareness for epilepsy, and I'm doing it for children with epilepsy. And all it is, guys, is me pretty much tracking my steps. And I know we're all going for walks during lockdown, so I thought, why not walk and make those steps count so it's for a good cause at the same time. For everyone that has donated, thank you very much. I'm actually raising money for my manager's daughter, so I'm very confident that he will appreciate that. For anyone that wants to participate, you can click the link in the description. I'll leave it there by itself so it's easy to access, and you do not need to donate if you don't want to. You can just track your steps and get involved and raise awareness. That's what it's all about. Now, let's get into the video. This Jon Jones guy, can I just say his fighting record is just as impressive as his criminal record. Like, at this point, it's fucking ridiculous, honestly. So I just jumped on an article and it's on some fighting page, and the headline is Dana White reacts to latest Jon Jones arrest. It's not even shocking anymore, and I completely agree. Like, at this point, I'm sure Dana's numb to it, and realistically, Jon Jones doesn't deserve a second chance at all. Like, he reminds me of a fucking cat with 9 lives, honestly. Yeah, the article says, early Friday morning, Jones was arrested in Las Vegas, and he faces charges of battery, domestic violence, and injuring and tampering with a vehicle. The former light heavyweight champion is scheduled to make an initial court appearance on Saturday morning, and so he should. I really don't understand why fighters and why athletes and why celebrities and people in the public eye even think about doing things like this when they have so much opportunity in front of them. It just doesn't make sense to me. And then it says later in the article, obviously we'll see how this plays out legally for him and where this ends up going. Honestly, like, as much as I love Jon Jones, like, his fighting style is incredible. He's very entertaining to watch, but I don't think he deserves a second chance. Oh, I can't even call it a second chance. I don't think he deserves a fucking 9th chance. I don't know many people that get that many chances, so I don't see why he should. And if you scroll further down, it says, I think Dana White actually says, it's like ... it's not even shocking anymore. When we bring him here, it's almost expected. You can't even get him in Las Vegas for less than 12 hours to induct him into the Hall of Fame. It's a problem. This guy's got a lot of demons, man. A lot of demons. You guys get the point, right? So Dana is fucking pissed off. Like, he can only say so much on TV and on camera, especially when he's representing the UFC. So realistically, he probably wants to fucking belt this guy, but he obviously can't because it's Jon Jones.
And he looked outstanding against Andre Guzman. He showed some really, not just great wrestling.
So you get where I'm coming from here. This guy is abusing his privileges. Do you know how many fighters would die to be in his shoes and to, you know, have the opportunity to even have a UFC fight? And this guy fucking has fights coming up. He was at an awards night based on this post here. I'll put it on screen for you. It's an MMA post of some sort from a reporter named Mark Raimondi. I'm not sure. I'm not like massive in the UFC scene, but I know the general guys, and that's one of the reporters. Essentially, this guy made a post saying the exact same thing that I read before. He was arrested by Las Vegas Metro PD, a police spokesperson told ESPN. I know these reporters are usually the least trustworthy people to believe. However, with Jon Jones, if it happens, you know, for the 5th or 6th or 7th or 8th time, I believe it first go. It's just, unfortunately, it's gotten to that point for him. It says Jones has been charged, yeah, blah, blah, we've heard all that. And if you go to the caption, it actually says Jones is in Vegas this week because his 2013 fight against Alexander Gustafsson is being inducted into the UFC Hall of Fame. And that was a very famous fight. And he was literally about to receive more recognition and more respect from pretty much the entire organization. And then that same night, it says, our law enforcement sources tell us they received a call from Caesar's Palace around 5:45 a.m. Cops responded to the hotel where they made contact with the UFC superstar. Yeah, he doesn't give a fuck. That's what it is. He doesn't give a fuck. If I'm being honest with you guys, like, I'm not gonna sit here and say he's been, you know, he's a good bloke. He just slipped up once or twice. It's a fuckwit. Simple. That's why I wanted to keep this video short, because it's really not worth it. Like, he's a fuckwit. Like, he can throw a few punches and kicks, bro, but he's a fuckwit. And just, you know what? We'll just add the cherry on top. I actually looked up how many times he has been done for PEDs, steroids, drugs, anything banned by, I think it's ASADA they use, or whatever it is, the anti-doping agency, whatnot. I'll get the website up for you, because I am honestly shocked. So this website says Jon Jones legal troubles and doping violations. This is from June 2020. So when you scroll down, this is what fucking shocked me. He started taking shit in 2012. I guess he could have got away with it back then because maybe they were a bit more lenient. But not only did he get caught once, he went 2012, 2014, 2015, 2015 again, 2016, 2017, 2018, 2019, and last 2020. All of which, if you read, are different substance abuse, PEDs, things that are basically not allowed. I'm not going to make it sound more complicated than it needs to be. Look how many times this guy pretty much said to the UFC, to Dana White, I didn't give a fuck about you. That's pretty much what he's saying. I'm going to take this, I'm going to inject that. Look at this one. 2018. Jones tests positive for 33 picograms of metabolite of turinabol. From my knowledge, I think that's like an oral steroid. Like, what's he thinking, honestly? If you go on 2016, Jones tests positive for clomiphene and letrozole. They are very common PCT protocols. And PCT protocols mean you have just ran a heavy steroid cycle, especially if you are using steroids. So guys, that's all I really wanted to say. It's a love-hate relationship with Jon Jones. I really want to see how this plays out legally for him and for his career. Even though it's my first time saying this, I'm sure like many people have said the same thing over and over and he always gets away with it. But it'll be very interesting to see where this goes. My advice would be ban him from Las Vegas at a minimum. So at least 50% of his trouble and crime and PED use and everything else will be reduced by 50%. And then the rest is on him to fucking act like a man and take his career seriously. Okay guys, that's all for today. If you are to do anything today, the two that I would really appreciate is supporting the walk for epilepsy. Even though it doesn't directly support me, it's for a good cause. And if you do want to support me guys, a like and a subscribe is all I ask for. I don't ask for much, just a like and subscribe. For your boy, just one like. It helps the channel grow and motivates me to keep putting good content out for you guys. Drop comments on what you want to see next and I'll do my best to get it out for you guys ASAP. And if you're a hungry man, you know where to go. GO10 workout meals 10% off at all times. Okay guys, thanks very much. I'll see ya in the next one. Yeah.
Are you talking about Jon Jones?